There's burger flippers making $15 an hour. Burger flippers. I had a friend of mine so mad at the concept of a person making burgers, making $15 an hour. There's places right now where you can work at McDonald's for $20 an hour. There's places in Atlanta right now you can make $20 an hour working at McDonald's. And that is infuriating to some people. They're like, how is that possible? I got a good friend. His wife is a nurse. He's like, my wife is a nurse. She had to go to school. She had to learn. She had to study. She has to get certifications. She has to spend all this money every year to get her certifications renewed. And she makes $20 an hour as a nurse. How is it that a nurse is making $20 an hour and a burger flipper? And believe me, when somebody calls you a burger flipper, they're not using it as a compliment. They're calling you a burger flipper. That is this. They're trying to make your job sound as insignificant as it possibly can be. I will tell you this: there's nobody out there that's just a burger flipper. There's nobody that just stands there flipping burgers. That is not a job. If you work in a restaurant, there's no person that simply stands there flipping burgers. But here's the thing that I want people to understand. And this is the hardest part for some people to understand. And it's why the people that would benefit the most from minimum wage being raised argue against it the most. Because they can't conceive of somebody who's flipping burgers and making burgers, making $20 an hour. And this is what I had to explain to him. He goes, man, how is it possible that somebody flipping burgers makes $20 an hour and my wife, who's a nurse, makes $20 an hour? Tell me how that's fair. And I said to him, dude, it's not fair. But it's not the burger flipper making $20 an hour you should be fucking mad at. It is the hospital that is paying somebody who has the kind of education that your wife has and has the kind of certifications that your wife has and has had to go through the steps that your wife has to get a job to pay her $20 an hour. That is the crime. Not the burger flipper making $20 an hour. Why isn't your wife making $50 an hour? You're mad at the wrong person. You're mad at the burger flipper who's barely scraping by. $20 an hour is not a lot of money in America. It's barely enough money to survive. The reason people think it's a lot of money is because they've kept minimum wage artificially low for years. And they've done it by getting the people who are making $20 an hour to be mad at the people making $10 an hour. When in fact, everybody needs to be mad at the motherfucker who decides to pay people $20 an hour to be a nurse and $10 an hour to be a burger flipper. That's the criminal. And that is the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I know there is nothing in the world people hate more than the truth.